And finally on the program, let's talk the housing sector. Now, the Lagos State government has asked allottees of Ibeshe Housing Estate in Ikorodu to make their insurance payments promptly. This is according to the general manager of the State Mortgage Board, Bayowa Forsyth, who was speaking during the stakeholders forum on maintenance and safety. Take a look.
The glory of the Almighty God, thereby formally also.
In November 2021, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu commissioned the Ibeshe Lagoshoms scheme in the Ikorodu area of the state.
Housing estate, Ibeshe, Lagos. Thank you very much.
11 months down the line, the scheme is already occupied by successful applicants. In its usual practice, the Lagos State Mortgage Board holds a stakeholders forum with homeowners on maintenance and safety. The first issue discussed is prompt payment of insurance, keeping the environment clean, and fire safety drill.
It is important for you as a owner to ensure that you continually pay your insurance premium. Take for example, on a block of building, you have 8 flat owner, and only 2 people pay for their insurance, and there is a fire, and all the whole building got burnt, and everything has to be pulled down. What happened to the other 2, or the other 37? Peradventure, the other 7 are on the last floor, and the man at the basement or the ground floor did not pay anything. What happened? Will you be able to build something on nothing if you don't have a structure at the basement? Will you be able to have something at the top? No. So it is important. Don't say because maybe some of us may say, I won't even live in that apartment. Maybe I want to rent it out. We are renting it out. The fact that you rent it out does not mean that you must not provide insurance. You must not pay for the insurance. So the essence of our engagement this morning is to fine, you have gotten the building, you have gotten your apartment, that you must ensure that you continue to pay your insurance, because your own negligence for not paying may have a negative impact to somebody paid.
We are all aware that the carbon dioxide which we breathe out, which is a greenhouse gas, once it gets to the environment, it pollutes the environment. But trees that you plant absorb this carbon dioxide, and they give us fresh air, which is oxygen, that we need for a good health.
If you have a child or children at home, don't allow them to be playing with matches. That thing can kill. And if you have the one that is still below 18 years, monitor them while in the kitchen. Please don't go to kitchen with agbada. I'm serious, because you know when that thing will carry fire. So that's why you have to be very, very smart when you are doing what? You are moving to the kitchen.
Some residents aired their concerns about some burning issues affecting the estates.
The plumberings in the house, most of the fittings there are terrible by the time we're moving. Are the insurance not supposed to cover for that as well?
You have made a lot of points concerning the water dropping from a particular flat. I'm one of the interims. I think we have a lot of cases like that, even in my own apartment. We have a lot of people that owns an apartment here that they've not even showed up, and there are a lot of issues that we are facing in the estate.
The general manager of the State Mortgage Board, Bayowa Forsyth, who oversees the state ownership scheme, says the project is part of the state government's effort to reduce housing deficits.
We have a deficit of 4 million. We have to build probably a minimum of 10,000 a month, equivalent to 120,000 units a year, to be able to bridge that deficit. Now, if we take that deficit and we say, okay, it's not 100%, 50% of that deficit wants affordable housing, 50% of it wants social housing, 50% of that deficit wants instrumental payments. Gone are the days where someone will come up with 15 million and say he wants to buy a flat. The economic situation is so bad that most of you sitting here, if not for the kind gesture of Mr. Governor, you won't be sitting here today.
Mr. Forsyth and other stakeholders assures the allotees of resolving the issues raised.
We have listened to the allotees, what the issues are, and we made very, very sacrosanct the fact that repayments has to be made as at when due, because what it is that repayments that they're making goes into a dedicated account for government to build more units. You have asked that question, where are we building as well? We're going into Agbowa very soon. It has even it's completed. We have 660 units there awaiting commissioning for Lagos residents to inhabit. At the same time, we have another 420 coming in Ajara, Badagry. We have 252 units in Idale, in Badagry. We have Shongutedo that governor commissioned sometime last year, but obviously we have actually populated it. That has 774. We're going into the phase 2 of it. So Mr. Governor, Mr. Talk and Do is doing everything to reduce the housing deficit.
One of the major challenges and the problem of government facilities is maintenance. One of the major things that people say after putting up a very energetic, a very strong project is the question is, can they actually maintain it or sustain it? This type of stakeholder is a right move in right direction to make sure that our facilities are well maintained, and we hear directly from us' mouth on what can be done to even improve on others to be done. I'm sure that with what the GM has said here today, what will be coming out of mortgage home in nearest future will be better than what we have presently.
So far, about 15 housing schemes have been commissioned under the administration of Governor Sanwo-Olu, and the government promised to do more for the people.